Hey guys. All right, so we are on lesson 22, session 3. We're still talking about measurement with different units. So our learning target today is to measure the length of an object twice using 2 different units of measurement. And then we're going to discuss how those 2 measurements relate to the units that we are choosing, okay? So maybe it's inches and feet, maybe it's yards and feet, or centimeters and meters, or even meters and yards, okay? We're going to try to understand the relationship between these different units of measurements. So here is our first problem for today. It says, Eduardo's picnic table is 200 centimeters long. Eduardo also measures the picnic table in meters. Is the length of the picnic table fewer centimeters or fewer meters? Explain.
Well, our first thing that we have to think about is, are centimeters or meters longer? Which one? Okay.
So we learned last week that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, right? So what's bigger?
Meter.
Yes. It's like 12 inches in 1 foot, right? What's bigger? The foot.
Yep.
If there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, a meter is the bigger unit of measurement. So, if Eduardo's picnic table is 200 centimeters long, how many meter sticks is that?
Well, you know what a cool thing is? We just take off the zeros.
That's right.
Right?
It's
easy.
You
Just
could
take
say
off the
100
zeros.
plus 100 equals 200, or 1 meter stick plus 1 meter stick equals 2 meter sticks. Okay, so let's talk about it. The question is asking, is the length of the picnic table fewer centimeters or fewer meters? Okay, so the picnic table is 200 centimeters long, right? That's how many centimeters? Well, the picnic table is how many meters long? We just talked about it. How many meter sticks are in 200?
2.
Is 2 meters long. Okay, now let's explain. Is the length of the picnic table fewer centimeters or fewer meters? Well,
it's fewer meters.
Yes,
because
the picnic table is fewer meters because 2 is less than 200.
Very good.
Simple, right? Now don't get confused because 2 meters and 200 centimeters is the same. Like, it's the same length. The units are different.
Right.
And there are more centimeters in there than meters.
So again, that's why reading the problem and understanding what you're measuring in is the most important when we're looking at measurements.
All right. Let's look at the next one.
All right, so Joe's bedroom is 6 yards long, okay? He also measures it in feet. So we have 6 yards, and now we have to do it in feet. Does Joe use more yards or more feet to measure the length of his bedroom? Explain.
Okay. So what do we know about feet and yards? What's the relationship? We're going to show our work by writing that relationship down first. 1 yard equals how many feet?
3.
3, right? We did that in yesterday's lesson where we looked at the yardstick. It was 36 inches. And when we looked at how many rulers fit in that yardstick, there were 3 rulers, which meant there were 3 feet.
Yes.
So 1 yard equals 3 feet, right? Now, we know that his bedroom is 6. So let's see. His bedroom is 6 yards, right? So if we know that his bedroom is 6 yards long, could we go 3? That's 1 yard, right? 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet plus 3 feet. How many is that?
4.
Plus 3 feet
One more.
plus 3 feet. Now, is that 3 feet 6 times?
Yes.
Okay, so how do we do this then? Well, we're good at this. We know how to do it. We know that if we made a little triangle line right here, 3 feet plus 3 feet is what? 6 feet, right? And then we made another little triangle line right here. That would be 6
feet.
And then we have one more set
Mm-hmm.
right here, which is another 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just taking us a little more time, but we can do this. Okay. Again, we're going to add 6 plus 6, which is 12 feet, plus 6 feet equals, and this is how we find our answer. Well, we can go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, right? How many? 18 feet. Okay, so if we measured his bedroom in feet, it took 18 feet, right? The problem told us that he already measured his bedroom in yards, and it took 6 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Does he use more yards or more feet to measure the length of his bedroom? Explain. Well, we showed our work,
Yes.
right? So he uses more what?
Feet.
He uses more feet. 18 is bigger than 6. He uses more feet to measure his bedroom. Because, whoops, that's probably hiding from you. Hold on. Because 18 is greater, I got to use my math vocabulary, greater than 6.
So, do you think that just so we make sure that we understand that we put 18 feet is greater than 6 yards?
Oh, yes.
Just
Well,
so
but no, because 18 feet is equal to 6 yards.
true.
So we don't want to
True.
say it that way.
That's
We
true.
just want to decide which one
It takes more of.
it takes more of. And we know that if we're looking just at the numbers, there are more feet, 18, than there are
Yes.
yards, 6.
True. So this is one of those cases where you wouldn't need to put those labels in, right? So we have to be careful of when to use labels and when not. But
This is where it gets tricky.
right.
But
You
you
got
just
this.
keep it simple.
That's right. You got this.
Okay.
Kit's red ribbon is 12 inches long. Her blue ribbon is 12 centimeters long. Kit says that they're the same length. Do you agree? Explain.
Okay, so to solve this problem, I'm going to look at my ruler, okay? So it says here, here's the inches side. It says here that Kit's ribbon is 12 inches long. So that's exactly as long as my ruler in inches, right? But then it says that her ribbon is 12
centimeters.
Her blue ribbon
Yes.
is 12 centimeters, which
Right.
ends right here,
Mhm.
okay? So her red ribbon is this big. Her blue ribbon is only this big.
So are they the same length? Nope.
No.
So we have to answer that first. No, they are not because
what do we know? Well, we know 12 inches are larger units of measurement than 12 centimeters, right?
yes.
So we know that an object that's 12 centimeters is going to be a smaller object than something that is 12 inches.
Yes.
All right. Eric measures the length of his model car. So this is a Hot Wheels car, okay?
Yes.
He uses, or maybe it's not, maybe it's a remote control car.
Ooh.
So
Even
he uses this yardstick to measure his car. What is the length of Eric's car in feet and in yards?
Okay.
All right, in feet. Well, let's look at the rulers. How many rulers are there?
3.
3. It also says so right here on the yardstick, but it helps to see this visual. 3 feet. How many yards? Well, how many yardsticks did it take to measure? If you just look at the 1 yardstick, how many are there?
1.
1. So it took 1 yard. Now, which units would you need the fewest of to measure the length of Eric's car? Circle the correct answer. So now we're looking at 3 different units. We are looking at inches, we are looking at yards, and we are looking at feet. So if I wanted to know how many inches this car is, I could look. 36 inches.
36,
okay, 36 is a pretty big number. How many yards did we say?
1.
1. How many feet did we say?
3.
1, 2, 3. 3 feet. So which of those numbers is the smallest? Because we are looking for the fewest, right? So is it 36, 1, or 3?
1.
1. So it takes fewer yards to measure that car than it does any of those other units of measurement.
That's all for today. You don't have a green page. You just needed to watch the video. And then next time we'll tell you about the quiz, which you'll take on Thursday.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.